Ben, Andrew. So I just watched the Z-Bar video, which was really unexpected. And I really loved how there's a ruler right next to it. That killed me when I looked at it last night. But I actually just watched it just now in the house. There's three things I want to talk about in this video. One is a response about the mountain. The other is my homemade gym that I made out here. And third one is the smoking. There's also another one that'll probably come about, but yeah, let's begin. So I got this gym out here. It's all that right there, just wood, really. So I got these two things here for push-ups, and I got this. I use this and I simulate pull-ups with it, and I do like shoulder workouts. These things, there's two of them. These are for when I do lunges. I just lunge all around there, around this fig tree here, which are amazing, by the way. The figs are getting ready to be harvested. Had one earlier with my uncle. They're good. They're good as fuck, actually. But yeah, this is what I did yesterday. I'm gonna do it after this video here. Yeah, that's my gym. Now, for the mountain, I don't remember how much detail I went into, but I wasn't really supposed to go in that mountain. It was like a defiance against my cousin to go into that mountain. So we had a thing planned out. We were gonna go up to, we call it the Castello, the castle. It's a church. All the way up this hill, you climb a bunch of stairs, and past that church, after we got up there, is a cross way high up on the mountain, on the next mountain. Next time I go, I can take some pictures of it. I think I have some pictures of me on the bigger mountain, but it connects to another mountain, and you climb up there on a bunch of rocks. The trail is easy, or seemingly it was. And again, I wasn't really supposed to go on that mountain. My cousin was urging me not to go. It actually turned into a huge fight between him and I. Got a little something here from that, but he was urging me not to go, and I went anyway, and I wasn't really thinking about it. I've always been told that there's snakes that can kill you, like really venomous snakes in this country. Like I said before, there's some that way in the woods down the road there. They're all over the mountains. There's some in this area too. I don't know if there's, like where I'm sitting, but I don't know if there's any venomous ones though. Usually around here they're like rattlesnakes, and that's it. But I wasn't supposed to go on that mountain. I'm climbing higher, and as I'm going, my cousin sees me climbing the mountain, and he keeps screaming for me to come down, and I don't come down. I kind of just wave at him, like a dick. I don't know what I was thinking, but I keep climbing the mountain, and I'm getting higher and higher. I'm actually having a good time, despite the fact that this dread is hanging over my heart. Like, oh, I should go back. And I eventually almost get up there, or almost get all the way to the top, which is the highest point where the cross is. And the furthest I got was I was maybe 5 minutes from the cross. I don't know exactly how much, but I seem to be very high up there. And there was this other really dilapidated castle. And it looked like something that Drake would climb. And I really wanted to climb up there, but I figured I'm a little over 30 minutes up in the air here. So I better not climb this. So eventually, after multiple calls, multiple text messages, I turn around and descend the mountain. When I get back, it all hits me because I'm told by my aunt and my family members that mountain, people, my cousin Damiano, he has friends that have died on that mountain. Apparently you need a guide to go up there, and you need all the proper hiking gear. There are rocks. If you step on a rock, it'll slip and you'll go down with it. So, I mean, luckily that didn't happen to me. If the snake bites you, you have 30 minutes to live. And there's no helicopters here where we live. So they'd have to send one from Rome, which would take 30 minutes. So I guess you could say a near-death experience I experienced that day. And when I got back after I was told all this, I was like, why was I told all this after? And there were complicated reasons for that. It's just I was being very stubborn. I wasn't listening. But after I felt a lot like Simba after that. Like, all I wanted to do was just go have fun in the mountain. Like Simba having fun with Hakuna Matata, like no worries. And, when Nala comes in and tells him he's a fucking fool for wanting to just have fun, he's got this like reactionary, kind of like resentful, like, why are you telling me this? That kind of face, like, leave me alone, like that. And that's exactly how I felt. And I didn't realize it at the time, but after I got home, I was like, yeah, wow, I was Simba today. But yeah, that was the mountain. The view was beautiful. The climb, like I said, it was very fun and very dangerous, more dangerous than I even knew. And there were a lot of like shrines to like Christ, and there was one that I saw. There's shrines all over this country of Mary, usually Mary and Saint Antonio, and especially Mary. But yeah, that was the story of the mountain. So for the smoking, Andrew, it's a lot more than 2 a day. I mean, I've kind of been topping out at like 4 a day. Sometimes it's like 8. So that's like, 8 is too much. So that's when I take it back. I've only had 1 so far today. This morning we're getting the office ready in the cantina, which is what we call the basement, which is like down by those trees over there. And after I got everything, did my job, I just went out and smoked. It was pretty relaxing. The learning the moderation, learning to integrate with it, to me, it's a lot better and a lot more beneficial than just avoiding it for the rest of my life. I mean, I could even do it in like a kind of like Tim Ferriss kind of way, like with his mini retirements. Like, I'd like retire from staying away from it every now and then, and like smoke for a month just to see where I'm at with my control over it. You know what I mean? My control. So I guess a good lesson is like, you don't have to just not enjoy life. You know what I mean? Like, my cousins, they do it because they enjoy it. Well, one in particular does it because he enjoys it. And some days he doesn't do it for 3 days. Sometimes he doesn't do it for 3 days straight. And I have potential for that. And I can do that. But the thing is, the easiest way for me to do that is by not having any. And that's like a kid. Like, it's like object permanence. If you don't see it, it doesn't exist. It's kind of like that. So that's not a good strategy. A good strategy is what I'm trying to say. And it's very unconventional. I know that. It's very unhealthy, they say, smoking. But you know what? So is eating fucking shit every day and not exercising. So, and it's very healthy for my fulfillment in life and enjoying myself. This balance, this moderation. Moderation has never been more important to me ever. Like, this is interesting. Like after this, I'm gonna sit down and just relax and light up here. But yeah, guys, I really love you. I really love your videos. You guys are making me laugh a little bit now, with the Z bars especially, and like getting like really unique with the videos too. I mean, doing a video on a hike, that's good, man. I like what I see. Yeah, and Andrew, I'm sorry I haven't really talked to you about, or all you guys, I haven't really talked to you guys about my writing. Yeah, I definitely want to talk to you guys about it more. I was just kind of like resistant to talk about it. You know, it's kind of creator's anxiety, I guess you want to call it that. But yeah, I just put 3 poems up on the Wattpad, and one is The Demon. It's about addiction. The next one is The Battle of the Tall Man, which is about a past friend of mine. And the third one is The Old Man's Song, which is like a rambling old man. But yeah, that's what's going on with me. Yeah, Andrew, after you said that you wish you had more time and ambition with your drawings, the best I can do here is just say, I want to see 3 drawings by the time I get back, so that gives you about 2 weeks. I want to see 3 drawings that you made that are like on the level of the christening of the podcast, where we're dancing around in chaos. That episode, that was a good drawing. So yeah, I really want to see you come up with some shit. But yeah, with that, I'm gonna stop the video here, and here's just one last view of Italy. The mountain, yeah, the mountain back there. Yeah. All right. Next video will be in Pescara, which is the city on the coast where my cousin studies architecture. So I'll probably be at the beach making a video. Yeah. See you later, guys. Yeah, have fun at work too. Your 2 a.m. to close shifts. 2 p.m.